The Death Angels. The aliens from a quiet place that came from a different planet and took over the world in not even a few days. Or a few weeks. In 1998, this Godzilla had the ability to take over the world, but got killed at the end of the movie, saving basically mass extinction for humans. Both of these are very different movies, different creatures. One's a kaiju, the other's an alien, but both could have ended the world differently. One actually did almost end the world, while the other didn't get the chance to. So who would win in the fight? 1998 Godzilla or the Death Angels? Godzilla was around 180 feet tall and 500 tons, while the Death Angels are around 6 to 9 feet tall to 600 pounds. Intelligence. Zilla demonstrates the ability to plan and execute strategies such as evading the military by burrowing and using its agility and camouflage to its advantage. Zilla learns from past experiences. For example, after being caught in a fish trap once, it avoids the second one. And Zilla prioritizes its own survival and the protection of its young, as seen in the reaction of its offspring's death. The Death Angels. They seem to be driven by instinct rather than sophisticated intelligence, primarily reacting aggressively to noise, and primary motivations appears to be survival, as they adapted to survive a long interstellar journey in a state of hibernation and are incredibly robust, and their consistent and brutal responses to noise suggest a lack of empathy, complex emotions, or the ability to strategize beyond basic threat response. Intelligence goes to Zilla. Zilla is not more animalistic compared to the Death Angels. Battle intelligence. Zilla's ability to evade military forces and even redirect attacks back at them highlights its strategic thinking and cunning. Death Angels, they never fought any other creature on screen or any other animal, possibly one-shotting every animal except elephants or ocean creatures. Battle IQ goes to the 1998 Godzilla, being able to to evade the military. Strength. The 1998 Godzilla had considerable strength, including the ability to tear through buildings, overpowered helicopters, and damage ships. While it was not as physically imposing as some other incarnations as Godzilla, he could still generate enough force to destroy structures. Death Angels from the movie are incredibly strong. They possess superhuman strength, allowing them to flip cars, tear through metal, and climb walls with ease. Their bodies are highly durable, withstanding impacts that would be fatal to humans or even surviving planetary destruction. They are capable of having a lean frame, but are deceptively powerful due to having to evolve on a planet with stronger gravity. Strength is a tie. Both can tear through metal, both can destroy buildings, and both can easily flip cars. Durability. 1998 Godzilla, despite its size, possesses relatively low durability compared to other versions of Godzilla. It was vulnerable to modern weaponry, including missiles, which ultimately led to its demise. While machine gun fire and torpedoes could stun it, they didn't inflict critical damage. Death Angels from A Quiet Place possess extreme durability and capable of surviving impacts that would be fatal to most other creatures. Their skin is described as nigh indestructible, able to withstand wide range of weaponry and even force of entering Earth's atmosphere from space. However, they are vulnerable to high frequency sounds, particularly those that cause their armor plates to open, exposing their sensitive ears. Durability goes to the Death Angels. Speed. The 1998 Godzilla often could could run at speeds of 300 to 500 miles per hour. This version of Godzilla was depicted as being very fast and agile. Speed. Death Angels. The Death Angels are depicted as depicted as extraterrestrial creatures that with a top speed of 300 miles per hour. This speed allows them to traverse large distances quickly and make them extremely difficult to escape from. Speed also would be near a tie. The Death Angels are capable of probably keeping up with Godzilla. Abilities. Godzilla has camouflage, burrowing, power breath, and reproduction. The abilities for the Death Angels, they have hypersensitive hearing, extreme speed, armored skin, and biosonar. While yes, Godzilla has a wider range of abilities, the Death Angels have better abilities overall, with more armored on their skin, better hearing, having a sonar that can locate Godzilla, and are easily able to dodge most of its attacks because of the size difference. Weaknesses. The TriStar Godzilla is not immune to conventional weaponry and relies on his cunning and speed to survive military attacks. He is ultimately killed off after being lured onto the Brooklyn Bridge and becoming entangled by the suspension cables, leaving him helpless against missile strikes at F-18 Hornets. Weaknesses for the Death Angel: high frequency feedback and can't swim because of the armor. Now, taking all of that into account, with Godzilla able to use his children as weapon to help him, the Death Angels will win. They have a better durability than Godzilla, matches him in speed and strength. Godzilla has a better IQ and battle IQ, but that doesn't really matter since the Death Angels are walking tanks and probably could do a lot more damage to Godzilla than he can do to them. I'm not saying that Godzilla can't kill them, just the Death Angels have better weaponry to damage Godzilla more. That's the end of the video. I hope you had a good day, night, and evening. I'll see y'all next time with the D-Rex versus 2005 King Kong. And I'll see y'all next time. See ya.